Is composting an art? I don't know how many people would say that, but this guy says absolutely. He's challenged teams to see what they can do when it comes to this pillar of sustainability, and he is kind of an expert. Welcome to Dan. He's the founder of Organicycle. He does this for a living. He created a compost challenge, and it all comes down to this weekend. Dan, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Michelle. Appreciate it.
So tell me about Organicycle, how it came to be. You've been composting way before composting was cool.
Yeah, we started about 2011. I've been in the waste industry for quite a long time prior to that, and I was looking for something to do, something different.
Sure.
My wife is a teacher,
okay,
and she presented me with a challenge of where does food waste go to? And so after several years of research and failures and bumps in the road, we've kind of figured out what we have to do here and make it work. We started up our own compost facility the last couple of years, and we anticipate diverting 10 million pounds of organic waste that normally would go to a landfill and going to be recycled into compost, used for farmers.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so you pull in stuff, organic waste from other places. People can bring it to you. Do you pick it up? How does that work?
We have a service that we work, we have residential and commercial accounts. Yeah. It's a subscription service. And we collect food, paper, and yard waste, and then take that collected material to our site, and then we compost it there. We do not have a drop-off site.
Okay.
But people can contact us through our website.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And you know, there is an art to it. There is a science to making compost. It's not just throwing a bunch of stuff in a pile and it poof appears.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about it and kind of this challenge that you've presented.
So when I started up the compost facility, I brought on a master composter, and his name is Greg Mankowski. He's been doing this for several years now. And the idea came out when we were in Texas at a convention, and we wanted to promote the industry. The industry has some knocks on it. It's not really well received. And so we wanted to really promote the benefits of what people are doing with their waste, the sustainable efforts that they're taking by diverting waste from landfills. And so I harken back to the 90s when I remember people making their own craft beer, and everyone had their own recipes. And now, I didn't think it was particularly good, but someone did, and there is an art to it. And they did a lot of festivals, they did a lot of competitions, and look where craft beer is today. I think we can do the same with composting, and we can change the way that people look at trash and how they manage trash. And like I said, we're looking to divert 10 million pounds of waste this year from landfills, and we're only getting started. So I think the art of composting, composters, backyard composters can get creative. They can have different recipes, different materials can go in there, and they can have all kinds of different benefits.
Yeah, and so the benefiting, obviously, you know, reducing waste, huge benefit, but then benefits to our soil, to our gardens, things like that. Explain what that to us.
Well, I mean, for one, especially for a backyard composter, is the ability not to have to use fertilizer, or it's natural fertilizer. You know, when waste ends up in landfills, it creates methane gas. That's something that's harmful to the environment. When we manage our compost facility at our site, you know, we eliminate the methane gas by the way that we produce it, and we manage it, and we turn it, and we water it, and we produce compost that can be beneficial for the landowners.
Absolutely. All right, so tell us a little bit about this competition. It's going on tomorrow.
Yes.
People are invited to come.
Yes, so we have invited backyard composters and students to show us what they've made in the past. And we have judges that are going to come in, take a look at what they've done, analyze it, and determine a winner. This is really an event that's here to promote those that are doing the backyard composting, but not only that, to go into schools and introduce an idea and a concept to them that's educational and fun. So we have many teams that are participating. We have schools such as Calvin, Grand Valley, Catholic Central, Forest Hills, to name a few. And it's also going to be a fun event. It's going to be what I'm billing it as, it's really like a festival event to celebrate all things composting. Craft beer will be there, food will be there. And I also got a very popular bluegrass band named Mark Lavengood Band.
Love Mark Lavengood.
And he's putting on a free concert for all goers. And it's just gonna be a fun day to celebrate composting and promote our industry.
All right, if people want to go, where is it?
It's at Blanford Nature Center, 12 o'clock to 3. Love to see you out there. Come out and introduce yourself to me and
And if you want to learn more about composting, that's a place to do it.
That's absolutely. That's it. Yeah, we'll also, our composters actually having a brief seminar on how to do backyard composting. I think that's at 1:45. So yeah, if you want to learn a little bit about composting from a master composter, come on out.
Wonderful. Dan, really appreciate it.
Thanks
What
for
a
having
great
me.
thing you're doing.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Love it.